for Barney and Friends has been made possible in part by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and financial support by viewers like you.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney shows us lots of things like how to play pretend, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and how to be a friend. Barney comes to play with us whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him.
Canada!
I've heard of that country.
Me too!
Where is Canada?
Well, here's the United States, and here's Canada right above.
Now it's your turn to spin it, Sean. Okay, here goes the globe. Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Let's see. It's Scotland. I haven't heard of that country. Do you think people who live there talk like we do?
Well, maybe, but lots of different countries have their own languages, and their words don't sound like ours.
I wonder if their clothes are different too. Or their music.
Well, you can learn about faraway places and their people from books.
I know we've been doing that in class this week. But I wish we could fly to other countries and see them ourselves.
Oh, you wish you could.
Hi!
If we use our imaginations, we can go anywhere.
Can we really visit other countries? Can we?
Sure we can. I have lots of friends all over the world who would love to meet you.
Then why don't we make a pretend airplane and fly away to meet them?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Everybody line up your seats.
Thanks,
Here we
Win.
go.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love to fly. It's so much fun.
Wait to meet all his friends.
Oh boy, I wonder where we're going. I don't know, but I can't wait to get there.
Barney, where are we going first?
Oh, that's a surprise, Lucy.
Okay, Captain, we're ready for takeoff.
Then fasten your seatbelts, and away we'll go!
Oh, we are flying in an airplane, looking out the window, watching the clouds go by. Flying in an airplane, looking out the window, up so very high. Looking out the window, we can see the wings. Down below, we see other things, like little tiny buildings and cars so small. It makes me feel like I'm really tall. Oh, we are flying in an airplane, looking out the window, watching the clouds go by. Flying in an airplane, looking out the window, up so very high. Pretending I'm the pilot is a lot of fun. I think when I grow up I really might be one. But for now I'm just enjoying being in this plane, safe from the snow and from the rain. Oh, we are flying in an airplane, looking out the window, watching the clouds go by. Flying in an airplane, looking out the window, up so very high. Yes, we are flying in an airplane, looking out the window, watching the clouds go by. Flying in an airplane, looking out the window, up so very high.
Looks like we're circling for our first country. Prepare for landing. Whoa.
Greetings, Barney,
Hi.
and lassies and laddies. Welcome to Scotland.
Barney, that's the country that I picked on the globe.
Oh, good for you, Sean. Hootman.
John.
That's just a little Scottish greeting I use with my friend Fergus McLaren. Fergus, I'd like you to meet my friends Lucy, Min, Derek, and Sean.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Any friends of Barney's are friends of mine.
Nice to meet you. Now, where was Scotland?
Well, Derek, you live here in the United States, and you've flown all the way over here to Scotland.
Oh,
That's a long way.
Barney, why is he wearing a skirt?
ooh, that's called a kilt, Sean. And sometimes men who live in Scotland wear one on special days.
Hi, that's right, Barney. And meeting friends of Barney's makes this a very special day. But most of the time, we dress pretty much like you do.
Mr. McLaren, what's that?
That's a bagpipe, lassie. We play music on it. Barney, would you like to try playing it?
Oh, I think we'd rather hear you play, Fergus. Would you?
Well, I'll be happy to play for you.
Oh, great. I love bagpipes. Oh, that's great!
You're a funny group of dancers, kids.
What's a Bonnie group, Barney?
Oh, that's Mr. McLaren's way of saying you were very good.
Right.
Well, thank you, Mr. McLaren. We think you're a Bonnie bagpipe player.
Thank you, lassie.
Well, we'd better say goodbye to Mr. McLaren for now. We have other countries to visit.
Thank you.
Thanks about Scotland.
My pleasure. Come and visit me anytime.
Shalom, Leslie.
Shalom, Barney. Shalom, Yeladim.
What'd she say, Barney?
That's the way people here in Israel say, hello, children.
Wow, we're in Israel? Where's that? We were in Scotland before we came here.
Well then, from Scotland, you flew all the way over here to Israel.
That's right. I'd like you all to meet my friend, Leslie Chudnow. Leslie, these are my friends Lucy, Min, Derek, and Sean.
I'm glad you're here.
And we're happy to be here and meet you.
You know, Lucy, we have a song here called Hava Nagila, which means we are happy to be here together.
Oh, that's for sure.
Then come dance with me.
Okay. Oh.
Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila Venisnaha. Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila Venismeha. Hava Neranana, Hava Neranana, Hava Neranana Venismeha. Hava Neranana, Hava Neranana, Hava Neranana Venismeha. Uru, Ahim, Urahim, Balev Sameach, Urahim, Balev Sameach, Urahim, Balev Sameach, Urahim, Balev Sameach, Urahim, Balev Sameach.
That's a neat way to say we're happy to be together.
It sure is, 'cause singing and dancing it makes us even happier. Well, it's time for us to go now, Leslie.
Thanks for visiting me. Come again.
Okay.
Shalom, everyone.
Shalom. But doesn't that mean hello?
Shalom does mean hello, Min, but it also means goodbye and peace.
Oh, I get it. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, lahitraot. Ani ochevet otchem.
Oh, love you too. So long. Shalom.
Shalom.
Barney, welcome to Africa.
Why, thank you. Hey, everyone. I want you to meet my friend Ife Amani. Ife, these are my friends Lucy, Min, Derek, and Sean.
Alafia, it's nice to meet you all.
You too. Okay, let's see. We came from Israel.
And now you are in Africa. That flag is from my country, Nigeria, which is in Africa.
Mrs. Amani, I think your African clothes are pretty.
Oh, thank you. Women in Africa have worn dresses like this for many, many years.
You know, Ife is very good at telling stories. Would you please tell us one now?
Oh, I would love to.
Oh, boy. Oh, I love stories.
There was once an ant, and this ant was out on a journey. And it was this ant's lucky day because he came upon a crumb this big with grape jelly all over it. Oh, he was so happy and so excited to have found this wonderful, delicious crumb. He knew that if he could get this crumb home to his family, oh, they would all love to eat of this crumb. So he got behind the crumb and he pushed, then he pulled, and then he pushed, and then he pulled. Oh, but it wouldn't move. The crumb was much too heavy for him to carry all the way home all by himself. Well, there was a bee flying by, and he called out, "Bee, oh, bee, will you please help me get this wonderful, delicious crumb home to my family?" And the bee said, "Bzzz, can't you see all this pollen on my back? I'm getting home to my family." Bzzz. And he went on by. Well, he was so angry, the ant stood back up, he got behind the crumb, and he pushed. And then he pulled. And then he pushed. Oh, but it still wouldn't move. Well, he was going to give up. But then there was a beetle. You know about the beetle. The beetle is very, very tricky. The beetle, he saw the beetle coming. He said, "Oh, beetle, beetle, will you please help me with this crumb, this wonderful, delicious crumb? Get it home to my family." Well, do you know what the beetle did? The beetle walked right up to the crumb and took a bite out of it, chewed it up, swallowed it, and said, "There, I've made it lighter for you, haven't I?" And he went on his way. Oh, he didn't help at all. Well, the ant stood back up, and he pushed, and then he pulled, and then he pushed. Oh, but he still couldn't do it. He said, "I just can't do it. I just can't do it all by myself." He sat down. Well, there was a spider in a tree, and the spider, she came down, and she sat next to the ant, and she said, "Well, ant, if you will not take that crumb home to your family, I will surely take it home to mine." Well, the ant stood up and he said, "No, no, this is my crumb. I found this crumb." He got behind the crumb and he pushed. And then he pulled. And then he pushed. And then he pulled. And then he pushed. And then he stopped. He looked around. And he was at home. He had pushed that crumb all the way home. Oh, his family saw the crumb. They were so excited and so happy. Well, the ant looked back, and there was the spider. And she said, "I knew you could do it, just as I know you can do it, too."
Oh, that was wonderful.
That's a great story.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Ife, why don't we teach the children an African song?
Oh, yes, I know a song. It has a game that you play with it. It's like musical chairs. Oh, Barney, will you pass me the stick?
Oh, why, certainly. Thank you. There you are.
Thank you. We make a circle.
Uh-huh.
We pass the stick around in the circle. The one who's holding the stick at the end of the verse is the one who's out.
Oh. Umboera,
Umboera,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Umboera Yatsumara, Yana, 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 Nana, Yana, 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 Nana,
Umboera,
Umboera,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Yana, 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 Nana, Umboera,
Umboera,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Yana, 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 Nana, Yana, 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 Nana, Umboera,
Umboera,
Umboera Yatsumara,
Umboera Yatsumara,
That was fun.
Well, Ife, I guess we'd better be on our way.
Thanks for telling us a story from Africa.
Oh, you're welcome, Lucy. And please do come again.
Okay. Adabo. Bye-bye. So long.
Gosh, I think we're in China.
That's right, sweetie. You sure are in China. Hello, Barney. It's good to see you again.
Hello, Gloria. These are my friends Lucy, Min, Derek, and Sean. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Gloria Chen.
Hi, Mrs. Chen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are we a long way from Africa?
You sure are, Sean. You flew from here all the way to here.
And that's China.
It is China.
What kind of instrument is that?
Oh, this is an ancient strings. We call it 古筝. And if you like, you call it Chinese guitar.
Oh, the Chinese guitar.
Yeah, why don't I play something on my Chinese guitar and you all can hear something different how it sounds?
Okay. Oh, that was very pretty.
What's all the noise about?
It's a surprise for you, Sean. Well, I would like to show you how we celebrate the Chinese New Year. That's why you see all this decoration here.
Oh.
Well, would you like to join us, the celebration, and do a Chinese New Year dance?
Oh, a dance.
Okay, wow, now, the dance telling a story about the sun up in the sky and a dragon.
Oh, dragon.
Yes, yes. Well, Barney, would you like to play the sun?
Okay.
Yeah, and Lucy, the others, how would you like to play a dragon?
Oh, a dragon. The story of the Chinese New Year dance. The dragon sleeps in his cave throughout the cold winter. When the new year arrives, the sunlight wakes the dragon in his dark cave. The dragon is hungry and wants to eat the sun, so he chases it. But no matter how hard the dragon tries, he can never catch the sun.
Well, I believe it. It's hard to see where you're going under there.
Wow, you kids did a wonderful job telling the story.
Thanks, Mrs. Chen, for letting us celebrate Chinese New Year with you. I like being the dragon and chasing the sun.
Yeah, you sure had a fun, didn't you?
We did.
Well, kids, bye-bye, everybody, and come visit me pretty soon.
Okay, we will. Thank you.
Watch out, Barney.
Oh, no. Here comes that dragon again. Oh, look out. Oh, he looks so fierce.
Hola, Barney. Bienvenido.
Gracias, and good day to you, senor. I'd like everybody to meet my friend Abundio Ortiz.
And I'm happy to meet all of you.
You too, Senor Ortiz. You brought us to Mexico.
That's right. You came all the way from China to Mexico. You see, Mexico's a country very close to where you live here in the United States.
We learned about Mexico in school the other day.
Did you learn about our music?
Yes, and I love dancing to Mexican music. Me too.
Then you'll love La Raspa. It's a popular dance number in Mexico.
Oh, great! Oh, I love it.
Sometimes they play that song at baseball games when my dad takes me. And all the people clap just like we did. But I never knew it was a Mexican song.
Lots of our favorite songs and stories have come to us from other countries.
You know, my grandparents live in Mexico, and my grandfather taught me how to sing De Colores. It's a very pretty song about colors.
I know that song.
Senor Ortiz, will you sing it with me in Spanish?
Of course.
Oh, boy.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de fuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, well, we'd better fly back home, everybody.
Gracias for playing your guitar for us, Senor Ortiz. We all had a lot of fun.
Oh, I sure did.
I had fun too. Adios.
Adios.
Nos vemos.
Bye-bye. So long.
Adios. Thanks, Barney. That was a great trip around the world.
I had a stupendous time, too.
I never knew there were so many different countries and languages and music.
Oh, there are many more countries than those we visited today, Min. And I have friends in all of them.
Well, there might be a lot of different countries in the world, but I know one song everyone all over the world can sing.
Oh. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you came to play. Our fun and learning never ends. Here's what we did today. We used our imaginations to fly around the world and visit many different people in many different lands. Our first stop was the country of Scotland, where we heard our friend Fergus McLaren play a very special instrument called bagpipes. We danced a Highland fling to his music. Ooh. The next country we visited was Israel, where Leslie Chudnow taught us to sing Hava Nagila and dance along with it. In Africa, our friend Ife Amani told us a wonderful story about a little teeny ant and a very big breadcrumb. Ooh. And we played an African game called Umboera. Oh, I've never played a game with a stick before. And Gloria Chen showed us how the people in China celebrate the New Year. We played with streamers. Oh, and it was lots of fun acting out the story of the dragon chasing the sun. In Mexico, my friend Abundio Ortiz played his guitar and taught us a wonderful song about colors. It's fun to learn different things about people around the world. Sometimes our clothes are different, or our words sound different, or we play music on different instruments. And our dances can be different too. But there's one thing everyone can do the same all over the world, and that's love each other. And remember, I love you too.
Funding for Barney and Friends has been made possible in part by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and financial support by viewers like you.
This is PBS.
Teachers or parents who would like to purchase companion educational materials with a credit card, please call the phone number on your screen.